Hi, everyone.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Really? That's
Yeah.
good. I really think I like this scene right here. Mayushi looks very nice. Look, protect that smile. Right there. Isn't that actually the plot of the original Steins Gate? Protect that smile.
At all costs.
At all costs. Aw, 30 minutes later. The professionals had done their work on me, coordinating my appearance perfectly from top to bottom, then standing me in front of the merry-go-round.
She reminds me of Alway Rember face.
Mayushi does have big Alway Rember energy.
Yeah.
What is happening? What am I doing here? I've only felt like this twice before. Once when I had to wear a kimono for a coming-of-age ceremony at a shrine, and once when I first wore my junior high uniform. Hello, Luca? Right, it's me. I apologize. I was taken in by the organization's ploy because I let my guard down. Not to worry, I'll find a way to get out of this. It is a difficult situation, but my success is all but assured. It is the will of Steins Gate, after all. L. Sigh. Congru. In the middle of this important conversation, Moeka took my phone away with the sisterly cameraman said, "Shall we get started?" I don't remember what voices we gave them. They're not important characters.
Sorry, Ocarine.
Mayuri swishes up to me in her dress and looks up at me. "You should be. Have you lost your mind?" That's what I was going to say, but when I saw how cute Mayuri looked, the words caught in my throat. For some reason, I couldn't think of anything to complain about.
Mayushi's wanted to take a photo with you for a long time, Ocarine.
Huh?
I thought about it, and we've never really taken a proper picture of us.
Haven't we? Of course we have.
No.
Huh. Now that she mentioned it, I don't think I've had my picture taken since my high school graduation ceremony. And I really can't imagine that I'd have a chance to get one with her, especially since she was in a lower grade than me.
This is going to be a nice memento.
More like a crime scene photo, I'd say. Got him, right?
Wow,
right?
rude.
The cameraman knows what I'm talking about, right?
Wow, rude.
But am I wrong? I took another look at myself. They'd styled my hair and shaved off any trace of my stubble, so I feel kind of uncomfortable.
But you know, you look like a real model when you're all neat like that.
Nonsense.
I mean it. You look really cool.
Mayuri's not the kind of person who compliments someone to make them feel better, so I honestly believe that she thinks so.
Is that the secret elements that I was missing from the original Steins Gate and Zero? Is it that Kyoma is secretly hot?
I think that's it.
Kyoma is secretly hot, but just does not bother to, like, shave and dress up nice and is a fucking weirdo.
Yep. I think that's the real takeaway here is that Kyoma is actually fucking hot. So he cleans up well, I believe is the phrase. But come on, she's definitely biased. Nobody else would think that. Look, see, the photo shoot crew is looking at us with smiles on their faces. They're probably all thinking, love is blind. Ugh. Even if this is for the lab, I can't take it. This is shameful. Hey, Finger, I'm getting paid for this, right?
Yep. You'll be fine.
And be sure you don't show my face. The organization will get you too.
Got it. Whatever the organization is.
It's better that you don't know. You specifically, actually. It's better that you just don't. In fact, if someone ever talks to you about, like, conspiracies in general, just kind of walk the other way.
This one time, this one guy asked me to invest in Facebook.
Oh, no.
Do you mean like that?
Exactly like that. Then the feminine photographer said,
Now we're going to take photos of the happy couple cuddling up on the carousel.
I like how you remembered the voice we gave out. Did you say cuddling up?
You mustn't run away. You mustn't run away. You mustn't run away.
Oh, shut up and stop pulling me.
Fucking Shinji moment there.
Right? It's just you're getting your photo taken. Actually, no, I completely understand. Never mind. I was dragged onto the merry-go-round. Meanwhile, Mayuri was trying to get onto a wooden horse by herself and looking like she was having a lot of fun. Then she mounted it like a cowboy with one leg on each side. Hey, no, Mayuri, think about what you're wearing.
Oh, you're right. How should I?
You sit on the back of the horse and you keep your legs on one side.
Kind of like a princess. Like this? Wow.
Whether it was the costume or the unfamiliar way of sitting, she lost her balance and slipped. I rushed over to her, catching her in my arms. Oh god, Mayuri is approaching at moderate speed. Mayuri is go fast, losing track of Mayuri. Look, you held onto the horse's neck, then you put your feet right here.
Okay, thanks.
Mayuri leaned on me and smiled shyly. I felt her body on my arms. She was so light and soft, it felt like she would break if I wasn't careful with her. I felt like I was holding cotton candy fresh out of the machine. Huh? Wait. Are they shooting already? Sister cameraman had gotten close when I wasn't looking and he's been snapping away. Hold on, you fool, I'm not ready yet. Pardon me, but have we started already? Put my foot down with earth-shattering force. Cameraman simply replied,
That was wonderful. Keep up the good work.
And kept on shooting. Not sure exactly what was wonderful. I ended up playing with Mayuri on the merry-go-round. The cameraman didn't ask much of us, simply saying, just have fun. Oh, sorry.
Just have fun. Hey, Ocarine, let's go ride in the carriage.
Mayuri pulls my arm as we bathe in the sea of lights. Carriage? You mean this?
Uh-huh.
There's no way. I'm pretty sure it's kid-sized. Mayuri was talking about a carriage with a roof that looked way too small for two adults to squeeze into.
You think so?
Mayuri got into the carriage and fit perfectly into the seat.
See, it's fine. Come on in, Ocarine.
Come on in. Are you serious? Oof. I squeeze in and take a seat across from Mayuri. Though it seems less like we're facing each other and more like we're squeezed into a tiny box together. My head touches the roof and I can hardly move.
It's a little cramped, Ocarine.
That's what I was trying to tell you!
Huh? Ocarine, my butt is stuck.
What? Here, grab onto me. We'll get you out. Ow, ow. Watch where you're grabbing.
I just grabbed onto something soft, Ocarine.
You don't have to tell me. Stop taking pictures and come help us. I shouted at the sisterly cameraman. 4 staff members hurried over to get us out. After the fuss at the merry-go-round resolved itself, they took us over to the teacups. They told us that it would be hard to take our picture while the teacups were spinning, so we're going to sit in them while they're not moving. Once we got into a cup, they brought us a couple of glasses with a sparkly beverage inside, a non-alcoholic beverage, of course. Surrounding us were red flowers and other festive objects to give things a Christmassy look.
Wow, this is so cute.
Mayuri started happily playing with the decorations. Seeing her like this, I breathed a sigh of relief that the little girl I knew was still in there somewhere. Unfortunately, right after this, I had to suffer through a terrible drink. They told us to look into each other's eyes and
Look into each other's eyes and make a toast.
like a couple would. What's wrong with them? What kind of a couple is stupid enough to make a toast while riding the teacups? He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
I'm imagining the beverages just flying out at great velocity in all directions.
Right? I mean, maybe the idea is to get the other patrons wet. Still, we follow their ridiculous directions. We hold our drinks in hand and get our faces close to each other. Then we're supposed to look at each other, but I can't do that for too long because I get nervous. Mayuri, on the other hand, seems to have gotten used to this shoot. She looks straight into my eyes, looking as if she's really in love with me. Her eyes were glittering, her cheeks were slightly flushed, and her glossed lips were slightly opened if they were waiting for something. What's with that faint sigh? It's so cute. What's wrong with me? A modern woman rom-com situation like this has no place in my life of chaos and madness. Could this be the organization's doing? Am I getting brainwashed or something? Damn you, organization.
Is something wrong, Ocarine?
Several things are wrong. Thank you for asking. No. I'm fine. I mean, there's no way she feels that way about me, right? I try with all my might to find the right look to return her gaze, but who could blame me for struggling with something like that? Mayuri starts cracking up.
Aw, Ocarine, stop making me laugh.
I'll have you know I am serious all of the time. I'm not trying to.
You're kidding. Here's how you look right now.
Mayuri squinted her eyes, brought her eyebrows together, and puckered her lips like an octopus. She looked like a comedy mask. That seriously how I look? Very dour, looking off to the bottom left all the time?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Let me try again. I have to keep my pride intact, at least. I channeled all of my energy into my eyes and looked straight at Mayuri. How about that, Mayuri? Modeling is nothing against the concerted effort of Hoenkioma! I told you not to laugh. The crew kept warning us that they couldn't take pictures like this, and every time it happened, the shoot slowed to a halt. What a difficult battle this is turning out to be.
Okabe-kun, you're too tense.
I'm not tense. What about me looks tense to you? What about my position is tense? I mean, anyone in my position would be.
Sheena-san isn't.
Mayuri's just a natural actor. That must be it.
I'm not tense. Can't you tell that I'm quite relaxed?
Yeah, I can tell. Sure, definitely, Moeka. Keep it up.
Huh? I'm not acting at all.
No. There's no way you're just being yourself, Mayuri. There can't be.
You're being weird, Ocarine.
You're the weird one.
You look kind of funny, Ocarine. I'm going to share this picture with everyone.
No, don't do that. I don't even want to think about what Kurisu would say if she saw me like this. Took me nearly half an hour to clear this difficult mission. In the end, I had to face Mayuri's direction, but look somewhere else. Why do I have to do this if they're only going to include my back and shoulder in the photos anyway? This is ridiculous.
Gotta get the shot. Good work. We only have one more to go.
Oh. I practically collapsed onto the bench in exhaustion. Once I'd gathered myself a little, I asked what the last shoot was going to be.
In front of the Christmas tree. A present-giving scene.
Oh shit, I didn't get her anything. Wait, hold on. Christmas tree? Do they even have Christmas trees this time of year? Actually, yeah. Probably the second easiest time of year to buy a Christmas tree, or a Christmas tree fake one, is in July. Because that's when a lot of that's when you'll start having TV shows recording their Christmas episodes and stuff like that.
I did not realize that.
True fact.
That makes a lot more sense. I just kind of passively thought that they did it all right beforehand and that it would have sucked.
That would have sucked, actually. Before I could ask, the director asked us to follow her. She led Mayuri and I partway through the park. And?
Whoa, it's beautiful.
When we got to the plaza near the entrance, Mayuri gasped in amazement. The sight took my breath away, too. Before us towered a beautifully glittering tree of light. It was a fir tree covered in decorative bulbs that showered its surroundings with light. The light danced along the shape of the tree, standing starkly against the darkness in the background.
Standing what?
Starkly?
Standing what?
Standing starkly?
Starkness.
Starkness! Oh, you're right! You are so right. You are 100% correct. That was the correct answer to that question. I'm sorry that I let you all down. Given that there were no other illuminated trees standing around, I surmised that this one was specifically decked out for this shoot. Mayuri trots towards the tree and looks up at it, spellbound.
This is amazing. It's so pretty.
Without another word, she continues to look up at the tree, studying its every detail. Look, Mayuri, there's a star on the top.
Oh, you're right.
Atop the tree shone a clear star that looked like it was made of crystal. It shone with the refracted colors of the lights wrapped around the tree.
Such as just yellow.
Just
and
yellow,
opaque.
It turns out. That was it.
This feels like a dream.
You're dead. You've been in a coma for 3 years. Come back to us. Mayuri muttered as she stared at the star.
It's even better around Christmas.
Really?
They light up everything around here.
Huh.
Everything.
Sounds like... Why does that sound menacing? I was going to say that sounded like it would be gorgeous, but then you had to emphasize everything like a second time, kind of unnecessarily. And now I'm more worried. I imagine the sickly sweet conversations a couple might have as they walked through this illuminated forest. A feat that will forever elude me.
You should come see it this winter.
Listen to yourself. What reason would I have to visit such a cliche date spot?
It'd make Sheena-san happy.
What was that? I looked at Moeka in a state of minor panic. Why would I? I mean, with Mayuri? Didn't you play the first game? She's like my sister character. Oh, but you didn't see the spin-off film of the anime. Moeka's facial expression doesn't change at all, so I have no idea if she's serious or just teasing me. If it were Kurisu or Daru harassing me, they wouldn't be able to keep a straight face, so I'd know.
God, they should do a spin-off where you get each character is their version from one of the different world lines, of which there are an infinitude by now. And you have to figure out which, and they have to figure out which.
That would be funny, actually.
All of them just have wildly incompatible versions of events in their memory.
Shining Finger, don't say such nonsense.
Nonsense?
Mayuri and I, well, we're not in the sort of relationship where we'd go on a date.
I never said it'd be a date.
Eh?
I was talking about coming here with everyone in the lab.
How misleading can you get? Just say what you mean in the first place. Use your words, damn you. Having blatantly incriminated myself, I attempted to change the subject as I turned to face Mayuri, but found myself startled. Aw, that is a good CG. Yeah. You know what? We on Team Kurisu, we get canon to ourselves, but, Team Mayuri, you get a nice CG, so.
Nice CG. It's Christmas.
What's wrong with Christmas? Sorry.
How the turns have tabled.
You're right. What is wrong with me? I guess it's because it's, March right now? I just feel kind of a nerd to it.
Yeah, plus both of us for the first time, neither of us were doing retail this Christmas season.
God, you're right.
That's why I don't have an instinctual vomit reaction when I see a Christmas tree.
That is it. No joke, that is it. That must be it.
Mental health up.
What? Mayuri was reaching out to the star with her right hand. Her back was straight and she was stretching as far as she could, as if she could reach the highest heights imaginable. In her eyes, I see a mysterious color, one that sits somewhere between nostalgia and wistfulness.
A mysterious color, one from out of space.
Stardust handshake. I got you. I see you there. Mayuri's had this curious habit for a long time, so that's the name I gave it. No matter when, where, or what she's doing, sometimes she'll just suddenly get lost in a moment like this. She looks up the sky and reaches out as if there's something she wants, just out of reach. If she got whatever it is she wants, what would happen? Or does she want something she can never get? I don't really know. But whenever I see her like this, I get antsy and unable to contain myself. That's right, I can't help but get flashbacks of what I saw that day. The angel's ladder descending in front of young Mayuri. The way she looked at it, slowly reached out, and gently. The way Mayuri's body seemed to float toward the heavens haunts me to this day. So desperately I tried to hold on to her, to keep her in this world, to keep her from floating away. I'll never let you go. I'll never let them take you. As a boy, I held my friend in my arms and kept whispering those words into her ear. Hey, Mayuri, I called out to her with a loud, clear voice. I thought by raising my voice that I could both snap her out of her reverie and pull myself out of my memories.
Huh?
Mayuri looked at me and blinked in surprise. Hey, it's about time for us to start the next photo shoot. It was true. It seemed the crew had finished setting it up and I saw the photographer walking towards us.
Oh, right. Sorry.
What were you doing, anyway?
Well, I thought that if I can't reach the stars in the sky, maybe I can reach the one at the top of the tree.
Are you kidding? It's all the way at the top. Do you know how tall this tree is?
Yes.
Oh. How tall is it?
Quite.
Of course. Okay, of course.
I see. That's too bad.
Mayuri shrugged, sadly. Only she would be dead serious about getting the star from the top of the tree.
Okay, let's make this last shoot a good one.
Put everything I have into this last shot? Got it. Moika handed me the small gun that we would be using in the photos. Moika handed me the small gift that we would be using in the photos. A tiny box with Christmas-themed wrapping and a ribbon on top.
I wonder what's inside. It's kind of exciting.
Oh no, it's just a prop. It's probably empty. I shake the box and lo and behold, it makes no sound.
Really? Aw, Mayushi's kinda disappointed.
The director overheard our conversation, smiled, and said,
I'll put something in there next time.
Wait, if that's the voice we gave the director, is this the director Shido? Shit, alright. Hey, what is this next time? There is no next time. Never. I tell the director that with my eyes, and she just laughs. The cameraman's call of,
Okay, my lovelies, positions.
our final shoot began. I think we gave the cameraman and the director the same voice.
I literally don't remember who of us voiced which one and what voices we did.
Fine. Our shoot under the tree proceeded very smoothly compared to the previous one. Mostly because they were focusing on Mayuri, so I didn't have to do much. They took shots of her that contained only my hand, or perhaps I'd be off in the distance. Maybe, just maybe, the T-Cuts taught them that it's reckless to try to get me to model. That's what I told them in the first place. But with that, our modeling session was completed. The director shouted,
All right, that's a wrap. Nice work today.
And it echoed through the park.
Nice work today. Nice work today. Nice work today.
Then the crew started applauding Mayuri and I for some reason. Can stop now. I went to change out of my tux, and when I came back, Mayuri was still standing under the tree. The crew had started removing all the trimmings from the tree. One was on a tall ladder to unwrap the lights. And in the middle of all this, Mayuri was staring at them without saying a word. Her gaze was fixed on the clear star above her. Mayuri saying if I can't reach the stars in the sky, Maybe I can reach the one at the top of the tree, echoes in my head. Then I remember what Kursu had told me the other day, after Mayuri had saved my life at the pool.
CPR or not, Okabe, I think you should do something to thank Mayuri.
But that wasn't the only thing that I had to thank Mayuri for. Mayuri's been worrying that she hasn't done anything for the lab, but I don't think that at all. Without her, I don't think I would have been able to keep the lab together for this long. Things wouldn't have been nearly as stable. The lab might have even broken up. Coming up with an idea, I walked over to Moeka. Shining finger.
What?
I'm sorry to bug you. Sorry to do it to you, but we need to talk.
About what?
I like how it's not a question. Well, I want that. Do you think I can get that?
I want that!
No one knows what that's a reference to. I think it's funny, though. I pointed at the star atop the tree. Moeka tilted her head in confusion, as if she didn't quite understand what I had said. But when she saw Mayuri staring at the star, she nodded.
A present?
It's not like that. It's just to thank her.
Sure.
Moeka took a moment to think, then took out her phone and wrote me an email with the lightning-fast fingers.
I'll ask them, but it was a rental from the leasing company. I'll ask the director if we can buy it, but don't expect much.
You didn't sign off.
Slime man. Damn, was that the first one I missed?
I think that's the first one you missed. Wow. I think that means that you're no longer fit to play Moeka now.
Yeah, I'm off my A game. We gotta swap.
Yep. Okay, so from now on, I will be taking over the role of Moeka. And Vivian will be taking over the role of Okabe. This is a fair trade.
Oh, God.
Got it. Sorry to ask, but if it works out, let me know the price. I can't afford much. They told me that I'd get paid, but I can't count on that. I still have the electricity bill to pay.
Understood.
Moeka looked at Mayuri as she said so. Mayuri didn't seem to notice, her gaze still fixed on the star.
I was so nervous today.
Especially because I showed up at the last minute. We left the park before Moeka or the shooting crew and got on the train. It might just be because I've escaped from a high-tension shoot, but I'm all exhausted all of a sudden. Sitting right next to me, Mayuri looked a little tired, too.
I'm really sorry. It's just because I said what I did.
No, I'm not complaining. Can't say I get to experience something like that every day. Mayuri looked so sorry that I had to say something to cheer her up. Oh, by the way, Shining Finger sent you a message or something, right?
Yeah, she did. Take a look.
It's in a book. Mayuri took out her phone and showed me a photo. Without thinking, I groaned. It was a photo of Mayuri and I all done up on the merry-go-round. Kind of hurt me to look at. Then Mayuri continued the atrocity exhibition with a tap of her phone.
She sent me this one, too.
On the screen, I saw Mayuri and myself sitting in the teacup looking into each other's eyes.
Oh, and this.
Hold on, these are all from our photo shoot, right? They were using a digital SLR camera, and the cameraman said that he'd take the data back to his office to finalize the pictures on his computer, but...
That's right. Moeka-san took these with her phone.
Oh, right. I almost forgot that she was taking pictures. Damn you, Finger. She's not going to show these photos to anyone in the lab, right? I need to confirm that with her later.
Mayushi thinks this one is great.
Mayuri showed me one particular photo. The two of us are standing in front of the sparkling tree and smiling at each other. Because it was taken just after the shoot ended, the two of us had relieved smiles on our faces, though I looked a little zoned out. I look so uncool in this photo.
Not at all. That's the Ocarine I love the most.
Mayuri said nonchalantly. It took me aback, but this is Mayuri we're talking about. She can't have meant it like that.
Oh, I know. Maybe I'll use this as the wallpaper on my phone.
They let you do that? I thought it always had to be Luca. I do not approve.
Huh? Why?
What if someone sees it?
That's kind of the point. I will see it.
My point stands?
The only people who would see Mayushi's phone are Ferris-chan, Luka-kun, Chris-chan, Suzu-san, Daru-kun. I've run out of fingers and have to switch hands.
Those are precisely the people I don't want seeing it.
Really?
Really? It's embarrassing.
If you say so, Okarin.
Mayuri gave the photo a sad look. Then she asks me another question.
Then would it be okay if I put it somewhere they couldn't see it?
Huh? Well, I don't mind.
Okay, then I'll do that.
She clutched her phone to her chest as if it were something precious. Then we were quiet for a while. The soft clatter of the train envelops us. Silences like these can be painful when you're around someone you're not really close to. You start desperately looking for things to talk about. But with Mayuri, I could be myself. We've been together since we were little, so we never have to be nervous around each other and could just do nothing together. Oh, there's the Chaos Had Noah ad.
Where?
In the middle background? From the top of the train?
Oh, yeah.
Can start a conversation when I actually have something to say. It's very comfortable.
You know...
Huh? What is it?
Well... I was nervous at first, but I had so much fun today.
Oh, really?
Yep, it made me really happy to be your hostage, Okarin.
Oh, come on. I laughed and prepared to change topics, but Mary paid my laugh no mind and continued.
Mayushi wants to be your hostage forever. When you're an old man and I'm an old lady, I still want to be your hostage.
Huh? That's kind of a poignant statement, isn't it? Unless it's just the residual atmosphere from the romantic photo shoot and she doesn't mean anything by it. Of course. Of course. You're my hostage, and that's never going to change. I watched Mayuri carefully after giving her my response, but she only said,
Yeah,
and resumed looking at the photos that Moeka sent her on her phone. I decided not to push the issue and stared out the window of the train. The lights of the residential areas pass us by, man-made shooting stars in the night sky. Under each light lives someone who I will never meet. They'll live out full lives of their own and die, our lives never intersecting. Mayuri and I are riding the same train now, but will we someday be like the strangers behind the lights? Walking through different lives, our paths never to cross? I shook my head to clear these invasive thoughts. Why am I even thinking about this? I swear, it's all because Mayuri said that weird stuff. Oh. I see the interior of our train car reflected in the dark window. And of course I see Mayuri and myself. Huh? I frowned. Mayuri's looking at her cell phone, but she's wearing such a sad expression. Even though she just said today was so much fun. She must have felt my suspicious gaze since she lifted her head and met my gaze in the mirror-like window.
Oh, Mayushi's just kind of hungry.
Mayuri sheepishly rubbed her stomach. Then she took out her grandmother's pocket watch, pockety, to check the time. Tenses up, tenses up.
Look at the time. My stomach always starts growling when it gets this late.
Oh, good. So it's still running, right? Right? You don't need don't need a key to turn the watch and get it running. It's all good. All good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just good. All right. Shall we get something to eat at Ikebukuro Station?
Sure.
Mayuri said this with a smile. She's acting like herself again.
Oh, right. Here.
Mayuri took an envelope from her bag. It had an ARC Rewrite logo on it. The director gave it to her as compensation for the photo shoot. I got one as well.
I want you to use this for the lab.
I appreciate it, but no. You should use it for your costumes.
But...
They paid me for my work too, so you don't have to worry about the lab, okay? To be perfectly honest, the amount I got today wouldn't cover everything. But I plan to make up for the remainder through other part-time jobs. I couldn't take Mayuri's money from her. At least that was my rationale. When I let go of her hand, Mayuri reluctantly returned the envelope to her bag. I looked at the clock, 3 a.m. I must have fallen asleep on the couch. Huh? What did I do after that? I look around the dim lab and start to get lost in thought. I got dragged into Mayuri's photo shoot at the amusement park, then we headed home by train, and that's right, I remember that I had something to do with the lab, but when I got here, I just crashed. Hey, Daru? Christina? I called, but no one answered. Nobody was in the development room. I guess everyone's gone home tonight. Or so I thought. Huh? I hear the sound of running water in the shower room. Who could that be? When I looked in that direction, I noticed the curtain in the changing room that leads to the shower was open. In the clothing basket sat Mayuri's clothes, and carelessly left on top of the pile her underwear. I quickly looked away, but the image of the blue and white striped panties had been imprinted in my head. At least close the curtain. Even if I were asleep, you've at least left yourself totally defenseless. Talking to myself, I reached forward the curtain to close it. But as I approached, I heard the shower room door unlock. No!
Oh, Karin, you woke up?
Never mind that. Why were you wearing your bikini in the shower? That surprised me. I mean, it's probably for the best that we avoided the awkward situation of me seeing her naked, but who does that?
Oh no, is Mayuri never nude? Oh, this? I thought you might like it.
Are you serious? I answered to her right away, but Mayuri looked at me passionately. She slowly came out of the bathroom. Water was dripping down her body. The water that built up on her hair, shoulder, and cleavage flowed down her swimming suit, then to her belly button, finally down to her feet. Hey.
Oh, Karin, you were looking at Mayushi at the pool, right? So I wore this for you again.
No, it wasn't like that.
Then what was it like?
It was like,
You're teasing me, Karin. I just want you to look at me like that again.
This turns out to be a dream. That's a really unhealthy theme to imagine her saying. Hey, you're being weird.
I'm not. I can also do things like this.
She slowly moved her hands towards her bikini. What? What is she going to do? Stop it. Mayuri-san.
This doesn't make you happy?
Look. It's not about whether it makes me happy or not. It's...
Are you saying you'd prefer Chris-chan?
Well, I am saying that I couldn't stand to see her dead, and the thought of that, I couldn't go on in a world like that, but hey, that's not... Hey, wait, what? Without realizing it, I started backing up. Mayuri slowly followed me. The droplets of water she left on the lab's floor reflected the lights above and shone brilliantly. Why would you think I would feel anything for Christina? We certainly didn't do a full game about that.
You'd get excited if you saw her naked, right, Karin?
Actually, real talk, we'd probably just cuss at each other.
Yeah.
I'm trying to imagine, like, Kumeha Kurazun is just like, ugh, dipshit. Yeah, okay. course not. Besides, when would that ever happen?
Then Moeka-san or maybe Ferris-chan?
Neither of them. I tried to keep backing up, but I tripped over the leg of the table and fell onto the sofa. I'm sorry, fell onto the sofa. Mayuri comes closer and leans over me. Droplets of water fall from her hair and splash on my cheeks.
Mayushi's been wondering for a long time. Would you fall in love with me, Okarin? Would you make love to me?
Her wet lips get close to mine. It's when I realized that she had already removed her bikini. Come to your senses, Mayuri. This isn't you. Oh, that's right. This couldn't be her. Which means... I see now. This is a dream. It must be you organization bastards. You managed to perfect the nightmare controlling Death 13, didn't you? And while this isn't too bad as far as nightmares go, I have to get back to reality. Wachow! I let out my battle cry and tried to escape from her arms. And at that moment, I slipped off the couch, my head crashing into the floor. Ah! Ow! Fuck! Sparks flashed in front of my eyes and my vision whited out. That is not good. I should probably go to a hospital. She just gets up and is like, Kurisu, I should probably go to a hospital. Yeah, you probably should. Someone should really take you there.
Okarin? Hey, Okarin? Come on, Okarin, wake up.
I could hear someone calling me, someone shaking my body, and my vision slowly returned to me. Huh? Literally never seen this background before.
Where the fuck is this?
Literally never seen this. This was, we never saw this in the game, right?
Yeah, where the fuck is this?
I'm gonna guess this is Okabe's home?
Huh. Yeah, I could believe that.
I think that's gotta be it, right? Yeah. Got 3 Wii's stacked against each other on the floor there. Yeah, because a lot of multiple computers and like one that's being put together, taken apart on the floor there. Yeah, I can buy this.
Are you okay, Okarin?
Like emotionally? Nah. Mary's face was right in front of mine, so I sprang up in surprise. Are you telling me that it wasn't a dream?
Huh? What wasn't a dream?
Mary looks at me with puzzlement. Oh, yeah, no, you know. Now that I get a better look at her, I realize that she is fully clothed. Besides, we're not even in the lab, we're in my room. A quick glance at the clock reveals that it is 10 a.m. Yeah, called it. Okabe's room. It was a dream after all. Feeling completely drained, I rolled over, smacking my head on the corner of my desk. Ow. That's when I realized I wasn't lying on the bed, but on the floor. I guess I slipped off during my nightmare. What a dream that was. Anyway, I should probably go to the hospital. I know dream head injuries aren't real, but I feel like it is. So, and like, they say part of it's, psychosomatic, right? Like, it's I'm just gonna go before I start talking in green. I caught a glimpse of Mayuri looking at me, blushed, and quickly shook it off.
You really surprised me, Okarin. When I came in, you were lying on the ground and moaning.
Yeah, I feel kind of exhausted. I think I'm going to go back to bed. Well, I was mentally assaulted, but I am fine now. And by the way, Mayuri, why are you in my room?
I just came by to buy bananas, but your dad told me that you were still asleep.
Oh, right, because Okabe's family runs a grocery store.
I literally... Has that come up ever again since the very beginning of original Steins Gate?
I don't think it has, but here it has. There you go. There you go. The continuity.
That makes the cycle even worse. Mayushi buys her bananas and juicy chicken #1 from Okabe's mom and dad, and then Okabe takes them and does science on them. So she has to buy more. That's so cruel.
Oh my god. Okabe's just doing it for the dosh. That's his college fund right there. And he told you to wake me up?
That's right.
To clarify, my family has run a green grocer downtown for a long time. We're not only patronized by locals, but patronized, I guess, in this. But we even have restaurants coming to us for produce, so I think we're in good shape. On another note, my father is anything but cute. Even my referring to him as my dad sounds a little too cutesy.
It's been a while since I've been in your room, but it hasn't changed much.
Do you like my collection of Wiis? I counted at least 6 around the room. Because there's the 3 she's behind. There's that one sticking out of the dresser drawer in the background there.
Yep.
One in the foreground to the left there.
Yep.
And then there's also one directly behind her head on top of the dresser. So that's at least 6.
I love that there's just multiple computer towers just stacked up back there on the shelf just in case.
Right?
Spares.
Because, I mean, that is what Okabe does when he's not being a fucking dumbass, right?
Is it?
We know he's an engineer, but he must also have some background with computers.
I guess.
In a way, the lab has kind of become my room, especially recently. Now that she mentions it, though, how many years has it been since Mayuri was in here last? I remember we used to hang out in my room when we were in junior high, but that got awkward when I entered high school and we started hanging out at fast food places or karaoke more often.
But it's too bad.
Why is that? Do you need an extra Wii? Playing Super Smash Bros. Brawl for the Nintendo Wii?
Mayushi was actually kind of excited.
Yeah.
You know how in manga and games, the hero's childhood friend always walks into their room while they're in bed saying, "It's morning, wake up." I thought I was gonna get to do that.
And that is what you were excited for?
I was. But when I came in, you were lying on the floor. You really let me down, Okari.
All right, you know what? I did let you down. So here's what we're going to do. You go ahead and leave the room. I'm going to go back on my bed and fall asleep. And give me like another 6 hours or so just to make sure I really sell it, all right? Then you can come back in and try it again, all right?
That sounds like a great plan.
Excellent. Thank you, Mayuri. I didn't do it on purpose.
Anyway, that's why I want you to go back to sleep.
Come again?
Go to sleep on your bed, and I'll do the wake up thing.
All right. Wait, what? No! I quickly stood bolt upright. Mayuri looked disappointed, but after a moment she gave up, took my futon off my bed, and started folding it. Now what are you doing?
Don't you hang it out in the sun?
Whoa. You don't have to do that.
But the weather is perfect, and it's good to air them out once in a while.
Yeah, but it smells like sweat, right? Let me do that.
It's okay. I don't mind it if it's yours.
Creepy, but all right. Mayuri smiled as if she were having fun and went downstairs with my futon and pillow. Unable to stop the Mayuri train, I went to the bathroom to brush my teeth.
Choo choo toot-toot. It's the Mayuri train.
She keeps trying to check my ticket. I returned to my room to see
all aboard the Mayuri train.
Phrasing. See, there it is. There's numbers. There's number 6.
There it is, number 6.
Yep, that's 6 Wii consoles. I returned to my room to see Mayuri tidying up. Sorry about this.
It's fine. I like to clean up. Don't worry.
I can rest easy. I scan all of my erotic magazines and keep those scans a secret folder on my computer. Encrypted, naturally.
I'm imagining him, though, still going out and physically buying
the
all
magazine.
of them. And then he's got, like, one of those fucking book scanners.
Yep.
Like the high-res cool ones. And he scans them all in. And then immediately clandestinely disposes of them, and it just takes so fucking long just to get the wank stash going.
and scanners aren't quiet things.
Yeah.
So it's like like once a month his parents come home and they hear like
Okabe has a Pavlovian response when the printer gets a paper jam.
It's like, shit. Doing so allows me to avoid the cliche where your childhood friend stumbles onto something embarrassing in your room. You're a master of risk management. Oh, in Keoma.
I'll leave these here.
Those aren't mine. They must have been planted by the organization to spy, to defame me. Damn it, I completely forgot that I had some pre-scanned magazines under the bed. Canonically, we know where Okabe keeps his wank stash. I'm so glad we know this.
Critical info.
Critical info.
It'll turn out to matter in Zero.
You know what? That's one of the plot twists they don't tell you about. One of the things that happens in Zero happens entirely because Okabe forgets about his wank stash. That's how he knows he's in a new world line. Ugh, don't tell me I can add this to the laundry list of Steins Gate choices.
God, you know what I just realized would suck ass the most about switching world lines?
Your password changed?
Yeah, all your passwords would be different.
Assuming that you did like a password generator thing where you had to randomly create a password every time you did something, it's fair to assume that they might be different, yeah.
Or even if you did, just choose them, as long as you didn't use the same password for everything. Do you think you really would have chosen the same one for each one?
Yep.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Like, what if you go to another world line and your fucking email address is different? You don't even know how to reset your password. The logistics of this are a nightmare.
Oh my god, I love it.
Oh, right. Since I'm here, why don't I do the laundry too?
No, look, that's not what I meant. Besides, I can never have you do my laundry.
But your mom isn't gonna be home for the next 2 days, right?
My mom had headed out for a Q shoot with her high school friends. They planned a ladies' trip to the hot springs out there. That's the most characterization we got for Okabe's mom in the entire fucking series.
Yep. If you let your laundry pile up, it'll get pretty bad.
You're not wrong, but...
Okay, I'll wait outside while you take off your clothes and underwear.
But Mayuri had left the room before I had formed a coherent thought. I don't know. Can I really ask her to do this? I take no pleasure in seeing her seeing my used underwear. Daro, on the other hand, would probably get a nosebleed from the excitement. Pervert champion that he is. Of seeing Mayuri handling his dirty underwear, or him seeing my dirty underwear. Either, really. Daro's surprisingly fluid when he wants to be.
Oh, Karine, are you still changing?
Oh, yeah, give me a sec. I give in and remove my clothes. After a while, Mayuri had washed all the laundry she collected and even my bed sheets. Excellent, my Luca phone is still working. Luca, are you there?
No.
Okay, well, I'll have to get a new Luca phone then. Wait, what? Wait, Luca. You sure you're not there?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, all right. You're not, that was silly of me. I'll put it away. Wait, damn it. Right now, I can hear Mayuri spreading and hanging wet laundry in the garden. Those sounds make it difficult to focus on the report I'm working on in my room. Wait a minute. Is Mayuri done with her homework? I haven't seen her working on it lately. Is she going to be crying on the 31st when she finds herself playing catch-up? Well, since she did my laundry, I can't let her suffer alone. I guess I'm going to be up all night on the last day of summer break, helping her finish everything. Sorry to burden you, Mayuri-chan. I hear my father's voice coming from the yard.
Don't worry, I like it.
Are you talking about the laundry or my idiot son? Seriously, don't ask her that.
The laundry.
You're all red. It's cute. Do you enjoy teasing innocent high school girls? Since when did you get old enough for dad jokes? Since he became a dad, probably.
Common misconception. You can get old enough for dad jokes at any age or gender.
True.
Hashtag girl dad.
Hashtag girl dads. Do we have any girl dads out there? Gaslight gatekeep girl dad.
That should do it. It's so nice to see the laundry getting all fresh and clean.
She must have just finished hanging everything up to dry. She sounded so happy and satisfied to be done. I imagine that she's looking at the laundry and smiling. Oh, right, Mayuri-chan.
Yes?
I heard some talk, but are you guys really moving? What? I leapt to my feet, knocking over the chair I was sitting in. I stick my head out the window. I can see her between pieces of hanging laundry. Mayuri's moving? What is this? I haven't heard about it. Your father's getting transferred to the Hokkaido branch, right?
That's right.
You're going with him? We're gonna miss you. Hokkaido? Are you kidding? This has to be a joke, right? I feel the blood drain from my face. It's just a friend moving away, but that's all. I know that, but for some reason I can't keep myself from trembling. My hands go white from clutching the window frame. They suddenly feel like they're going to belong to someone else. I see Mayuri turn her head in my direction. She seems to be worried about whether I could overhear them or not.
Well, it's a little complicated.
Huh?
My dad and mom are going to Hokkaido, but I don't think I am.
Did I hear that correctly? Oh, is that how it is?
Yeah, I have school in Tokyo, so I can't go to Hokkaido. That's why I might be staying at my aunt's house in Ueno.
Oh, so you're moving, just to Ueno.
I'm going to miss it here, though.
I sat on the bed and wiped the sweat from my forehead. What? Ueno? That's hardly worth being worried about. Pretty far from where we are now, but really close to the lab in Akihabara. I'm there more often anyway, so it might actually be an improvement. Is that so? Well, in that case, why don't you stay with us?
Huh?
If sticking with your aunt's got you down, how about you can marry Rintaro, move in with us, Mayuri-chan?
What?
I stood back up again. What the hell is he saying? I'm not kidding. If you marry Rintaro and join our family, it'd make me happier than you could imagine.
What?
Mary seemed to be panicking. This isn't good. If I leave them be, things might just get weirder from here. Hey, Mayuri, you got a second? I called her nonchalantly, acting as if I didn't hear them talking.
Oh, okay, I'll be right there.
Mayuri looked relieved as she left the yard.
What is it, Ocarine?
Literally anything?
Oh, yeah. Literally anything is really important.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, funny that. A lot of that going around.
Yeah.
Right, well, shit. I didn't think about what I would actually talk to her about when I called her. Literally anything? While I was fumbling around for something to say, it seemed Mayuri somehow realized that I had overheard their conversation. She shifted uncomfortably for a moment, then hung her head.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you, Ocarine.
Tell me what?
About moving. I was going to tell you once we decided what to do.
Hey, don't worry about it. I'm fine as long as you remain my hostage.
Yeah.
And, don't worry about the weird stuff with my dad said.
Weird stuff?
Why did I even bring that up? Mayuri seemed confused at first, but worked up into a fluster once she realized what I was talking about. I told you not to worry, and here you are worrying about it.
I'm not. Mayushi's just being regular Mayushi.
Okay, damn it, old man. Why did you have to make things awkward? It's what I do. I'm also listening from outside your door. Hey, what's up? How you doing, sport? Just don't let her see underneath your mattress, all right? It's too late for that. How do you know about that? As I was blaming him in my head, I heard him call from the yard. Hey, Rintaro, you awake? I am. I'm heading out for a bit. Mind the store for me while I'm gone? Huh? Great, see you later. Hey, wait, what? By the time I'd formulated a protest, he was gone. You're just heading out to play Patch a Slot or something, aren't you? I can't believe this. I'm Owen Kiyoma, the man who will plunge this world into chaos. Why do I have to sell vegetables?
I'll help you, Ocarine.
Though I wish that were true, I fear you're no match for the ladies of this neighborhood.
Really?
Indeed. Dare I say that they're a match for the organization's intelligence department, feared by governments the world over. Once they catch sight of you, they will interrogate you until they extract all of your confidential information. Just the other day, one smiled at me and said,
Why, hello, Rintaro-chan. I hear that there are a lot of ladies in your life lately. Don't make Mayuri-chan cry.
and the rate at which gossip spreads amongst these old ladies is truly frightening. So you go ahead to the lab. I will accomplish this task on my own. If any one of those ladies saw the two of us tending the store together, this whole neighborhood would be flooded with rumors. My least favorite Fleetwood Mac album.
Really?
Well, not mine, but
Okay.
apparently Okabe's. Noted prog rock fan Okabe. Dad rock fan Okabe Rintaro.
Welcome, welcome. Would you like to come in and take a look, ma'am? Oh, those carrots are priced at 150 yen, but I'll give you a little discount. You want half a cabbage? All right, I'll cut it for you.
Hey! Didn't I make you leave for the lab?
Mayushi actually always wanted to try being a grocer.
Somehow I doubt that. We tended the store for the next 2 or so hours. 80% of the ladies who came into the store said,
Oh, Rintaro-chan, you finally got married?
one of them even looked at Mayuri and cried.
I always knew the two of you would wind up together.
Whatever that means. She's 16. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird to be making jokes like that, okay? I get Okabe's 18. They're both high school. Okay, like, whatever. That's a different conversation.
It's still. Yeah.
Yeah. When we were finally released from our duty, I was spent. Mary looked tired too, but she smiled at me and said,
One of my dreams came true.
Which one?
The dream about being a grocer.
Oh.
I
All
dream
right.
about that a lot for some reason.
Being a grocer sucks. Actually, low-key. Speaking from experience, it sucks. Pretending to run a grocery store is a pretty easy dream to grant. When I told her that, she just laughed at me. It was cute. Oh, we got a remarkably high attendance today. We just fit everyone in the CG except Luca. Why do we get everyone except Luca? Alright, cool. Wait, hold on. I know how we can get Luca here.
Oh
Perfect.
no!
Man, why the oh no?
Because then we lost Mayushi.
Whoop. Luca supremacy. Mayuri and I had a late lunch at Kitchen Jiro, and when we arrived at the lab, everyone except Luca was there. She texted me earlier and told me she was really busy preparing for tomorrow's festival, though, so that was unsurprising.
I heard, Nya. I heard. I can't believe you, Kiyoma.
You heard what? I stopped the hyperactive Ferris with my right hand. Imagining, you know what I'm imagining right now, right? Okabe standing there, hand out with on Ferris's forehead, and Ferris would be like,
Nya, 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 nya. About the photo shoot at the amusement park, Nyan.
Is it true that you modeled Okabe Rintaro?
why do you always use my full name? It is weird.
I don't know what you're talking about, Okabe Rintaro.
Hi, there it is again. What is this? I did everything in my power to keep the details of the shoot under wraps. Moeka should be the only one who knows.
I have to admit, I was surprised. You, a model?
Oh, shut the fuck up. I'll kick you, Kurisu. Shining finger, you backstabber. I'll see you in court. But when I looked at her with fire in my eyes, Moeka simply shook her head.
I haven't said anything, Slime Man.
Huh? So Shining Finger didn't... Then who told them?
Was I supposed to keep that a secret?
Yes!
I sent Ferris-chan a message about it.
Damn it. Come to think of it, I never explicitly told her not to tell anyone. I don't mind. This is the dawn of a new form of and Kiyoma's genius. Go ahead and spread the word far and wide. Well, I can't unring that bell. At least all the photos will show my hand, will only show my hand back. My hand, my back.
You're a meanie. That's not fair, Okabe-kun. You're so nice to Sheena-san. I'm jealous. Slime man.
You're literally 4 years older than she is. Settle the hell down. I fear that you have misjudged me, Shining Finger. I never once doubted you. I could never doubt someone who wears the attire of a ska band reject.
You were just staring, weren't you? Slime man.
Sort of a grudge-holding type, aren't you, Finger?
Well, whatever. Oh, there's something I need the two of you to confirm for me today. Slime man.
I don't think we need to confirm. As I was wondering what this was, Moika pulled out a USB memory stick out of her pocket. It was about a pinky size and had a keyring attached to it for an easier grip.
Here.
Nah. I don't know what it is, but I interrupt Daru's web surfing and hand it to him.
Huh? What is this?
It's from Shining Finger. She wants us to take a look. It's literally all the same CG.
But like zoomed in a bit more, yeah.
Yep.
Crop
And
different.
some are
yeah.
landscape. Yeah. That's funny. That's funny as hell, actually. Daru inserted the USB memory into his computer and folder and popped up. Daru inserted the USB memory into his computer, and a folder popped up on screen. A folder containing a bunch of photos. They were named photo underscore AO1, photo underscore AO2, photo underscore AO3, and so on. All named after my favorite Trackmania Nations Forever tracks. Kursu was the first to realize what they were.
Wow, are these from the photo shoot?
What? Are they? I turned to Moika for confirmation, and she nodded.
The ones we want to use for the website. We selected them and we want you to check.
Yeah, let me see.
Everyone gathers around the computer and Daru prepared to click the first photo.
Just wait, it's gonna be so embarrassing to have you all see them.
Mayuri tries to cover the screen, but the gentleman purr of Daru interjects.
Mayuri's trying to stop us from exposing her secret photos. Could you maybe try that again, but sound a little more like you're about to burst into tears?
Daru, she's already about to burst into tears.
Pervs must die.
Thanks, Kurisu.
Hey, Kiryu-san, these pictures aren't weird or anything, right? No, I think they're really beautiful.
I mean, they're only as weird as far as they have Kyoma in them.
Hey!
Hey? Yeah, up top, Kyoma. Yeah? Yeah, you know it.
Yeah, I know it.
Then, can't we see them, Mayuri?
Right, Nya? I want to see Nya.
But...
Mayuri was protesting, but she also snuck a glance at the PC screen. I think Moika saying they're really beautiful has her curious.
There's no point in hiding them. We'll see them when they publish the website anyway, Nya.
Mayuri thought this over for a bit, but she gave up or fell to her curiosity to see the pictures. She moved away from the computer. I'm also curious as to how our shots turned out. I take an interested look at the screen.
Okay, time to sneak a peek at Mayuri's secret photos.
Daru clicked a file and the photo expanded onto the screen. I bet it's the same CG. Yeah, it is.
Wow.
No way.
Oh...
This is... Everyone was awestruck by what they saw. I'd seen Mayuri like this in person yesterday, but I must admit, even I was stunned into silence. Standing in the light of the carousel, Mayuri looked almost fairy-like in her dress. On her face, she wore a cute smile. Her eyes, narrowed by her smile, were glistening as they reflected the sparkling lights. Her skin looked as smooth as fine china. Her cheeks were cherry blossom pink. Her glossed lips were similarly floral, looking like a small bud of a rose.
You look so cute, really cute. This is incredible, Mayuri.
Mayushi, mark my words, this is a real breakthrough.
Not at all. It's just because the people doing my makeup and taking pictures were pros.
Everyone praised Mayuri as she blushed and wiggled.
Darnya, next. Let's see the next one.
Okay.
Daru clicked on the next file.
Wow, this one's just as good.
No way. At this rate, she's going to be able to succeed Ferris as the queen amongst the fairies, Nya. There's a new queen. A new queen among us. That'll be funny in about a decade or so. Young. I don't know. You're acting kind of Come back to me. I'll figure that one out.
With each new file Daru clicked, Mayuri's beautiful image danced across the screen. The lab mems oohed, awed, and cheered. But every time she was praised, Mayuri would writhe around and make uncomfortable noises like
Fwa.
or
Yeah.
or
The file names change from here. What's this about?
They're named Photo BO1, Photo BO2, and so on.
Different scene.
Oh, gotcha.
Hurry up and show us, Hashida.
On it. Click.
The ladies and Daru opened their eyes wide. One beat later, the blood drained from my face and I screamed, "What is this?" On the merry-go-round on the screen, I saw Mayuri smiling and myself accompanying her in a tuxedo. Shining finger, what have you done? This isn't what you told me. I'm not obscure to this picture at all. You better have a good explanation for this, you.
This was a good photo.
No. My face exposed. The organization can easily track us down and wipe us out. The junior awake, I heard a few assorted comments from the lab mems.
No way.
He's so cool, Nya.
Is this really Okabe Rintaro?
Huh?
This is faked. I refuse to accept this. Ocarina and I are of the same breed, and this isn't it.
What do you mean by... Wait, what do you mean by same breed?
Why don't you look like this all the time?
Why do you care?
Why do I care?
Let's not examine that right now, huh?
I think it'd make you more popular with women.
I have never been praised for my appearance before, so I have no idea how to respond here.
Are there any more photos of them, Nya?
Yeah, from here to here.
Mercy, please. Having hit my limit, I walked away from the computer, slumped onto the couch, and put my head in my hands. My God. Are these happy photos of me going to be seen by the general public? Is this how the world will see the mad scientist who will plunge it into chaos? While I was soaking in my agony on the couch, the lab mems kept tripping over the photos. In spite of my internal exhortations for the computer to break down and for the data to be erased, the PC continued displaying the pictures without a hitch.
This photo's great too, but Mayuri looks great in all of them, doesn't she?
Yeah, she's cute but also a little sexy, Nya.
I'm impressed. I never imagined Shina Mayuri could look like this.
This is amazing. Looking innocent and sexy is invincible.
That's enough, right, everyone? Let's look at the next photo.
Mayuri couldn't stand having her photos put under the microscope and wanted to move on to the next one. But Farrah seemed to love being able to tease Mayuri like this. She had a look in her eye. Like a cat playing with a toy.
Hey, Mayushi, I just realized something, Nya.
What is it?
Ferris extends her finger and points it directly at Mayuri's nose.
This is the face of a girl in love, nya.
Huh?
Ferris's accusation made Mayuri jump. She blushed all the way to the tips of her ears. Hey, Ferris. Don't put her on the spot like that.
Yo-ho?
Ferris looked back at me and the edges of her lips turned up. It really made her look like a cat. She slowly points her accusing finger in my direction. What is it?
This photo, the way you're looking at Mayushi. You two are in love, nya.
What?
Mayuri jumped once again.
No. Ferris had failed in her sacred duty. I was told to retrieve Kyoma's soul and take it to heaven, but Mayushi's stolen it away, nya. Now we'll never make it to Nirvana.
Damn you, Ocarine. Explode all normies.
Damn you, Ocarine. Explode all normies.
Daru and Kurisu spoke simultaneously. Wait, why is that coming from you? Never mind. That's enough for now. As the creator of the Chaos Horizon, I have no need for something as trite as romance.
Hey, Mayuri, since he brought it up, I should probably warn you now. You should find someone better or his chunibyo will get you too.
I can hear you, you know.
Yeah, that's why I said it. What?
Mayuri, don't listen to a word they're saying. Having had enough of this nonsense, I stood up from the couch, put my wallet in my pocket, and headed for the exit. Hey, Shining Finger, you don't need us to okay the photos right now, do you?
Later this week is fine.
Then that's when I'll do it. After I confirmed that with Moeka, I exited the lab saying that I needed to get something at the convenience store.
Okay, I'm gonna head home.
So tomorrow, we're meeting up here before we go to the festival at Luca Nyan's shrine, right?
That's right.
This is exciting. My very first festival. Mine too.
Wait, how is that possible? For you? What? No, I believe it for Souza, but how is it your first festival, Moeka? Kurisu slowly opened the door and stepped outside. Ferris, Suzuha, and Moeka followed.
Did you hear it earlier, Kurisu? I said Nirvana. There it is. I was beginning to wondering if you were still there.
And you're sure we shouldn't wake up Mayuri?
I am. She did a lot today, so she needs some rest. As long as she's awake before the last train, we're fine. Mayuri is asleep, breathing calmly on the couch. She looks comfortable there, so comfortable there that I'd feel sorry to wake her up.
And you're not going to try anything?
Of course not! I would never do that, especially not with Daru around. I tilt my head in the direction of the development room. I can hear the sound of pages turning and a lecherous chuckle behind the curtain. He must be reading the Dojin manga he got at Komima. He told me that he can't read it when Ferris-tan's around, so they're most likely of the risque variety.
See you, Team Meowro, Kyoma. To Meowro. No, Yeah, no, actually, no, I'm coming around to that. To Meowro.
Okay, I'll see you to Meowro.
Oh, it's spreading.
The ladies descended the stairs and set off to take their respective homes. Now, then, I sat down in front of the computer. I made sure that Daru was occupied with his dojins, then inserted the USB into the computer and opened the photo folder. I couldn't really get a look at them earlier because everyone was so worked up, but every photo really did look amazing. In one photo, Mayuri might be smiling broadly like a little girl, but she'd be giving a subtle, mature smile in the next. I don't think I'd seen such a range of emotions in the time that I'd known her. I lost myself in the photos, and time started passing me by. Once I finished looking at all the photos, I stretch out. All of them looked great, but I appeared in way more of them than I thought I would. You tricked me, Shining Finger. If I had known, I would have asked you for way more money. My eyes aching from staring at the screen for so long, I stood up to get some Dr. P, but a glance at the clock hit me like a punch to the gut. How is it this late already? I guess I really got engrossed in the photos. I got lost in the sauce, as it were. Hey, Mayuri? It's almost midnight. It's time to go home. I got close to her and gently shook her shoulder. Hey, up and at 'em.
No, Mayushi's too sleepy.
You're going to miss your train. Mayuri curled up on the sofa, holding her legs in her arms. She calmly exhaled and went back to sleep. I shook her shoulder a little more strongly this time. Look, Mayuri, you can stay here tonight, but call your family first. You have a memorial service tomorrow, right?
Right.
Mayuri took her phone out of her bag and sleepily dialed her home number into it. She tells her parents that she's going to stay the night in the lab. The moment she ends the call, she falls back asleep, the phone still in her hand. I swear, I cannot believe you sometimes. She's still a kid. I smiled wryly as I took her phone from her hand and placed it back in her bag. Inside the bag, I caught sight of Robo Mayushi, looking almost complete. The sound of Mayuri's breathing makes me sleepy. I popped my head into the development room to chat with Daru before bed. Hey, Daru, I'm gonna get some sleep. Can you lock up when you leave? Daru was too engrossed in his Jojinshi to do any more than grunt. I sat next to Mayuri, leaned back on the couch, and closed my eyes. Little by little, the rhythm of Mayuri's breathing and my own began to sync up. And as it did, I was lulled into a calm sleep. And we'll have to get to the festival next time. Next time.
Next time. I'm never here for this. Oh, hey, Kurisu, I didn't know we were here for this one.
Smash that like, comment and subscribe.